Okay, so here we finally are at option 3, S Corp tax election, which allows us to divide profits into two parts, paychecks and profits, thereby lowering the Social Security and Medicare taxes. The revenues are the same as before, but the expenses get some additions that you'll see here. First, I divided the profit in two by playing around with some numbers here. Now, just a reminder here, I divided them evenly in two because our profits were kind of low. So one half of that now appears in our expense list as an owner's paycheck. Now, this payroll tax expense listed here is sort of new. It was previously listed at the bottom with the rest of our taxes in that chart as something that the owner would pay, but now the company is going to pay a portion of that, so it's just partially relocated. This unemployment tax is new because in most states, companies have to pay into the unemployment fund program for all employees, including yourself if you're an employee. Now, this accountant expense is new because in order to file S Corp taxation at the end of each year, you're going to have one. Now, I only pay about $300 a year for that because I shopped around for a small town accountant who would charge less. Having an accountant is a good idea, though, because they can add all the new deduction rules and opportunities each year without you having to learn it all for yourself. Now, this payroll service is up to you. I don't use one because I'm the only employee, so I just use the IRS calculator that's available online. If you have several employees, though, you should use a service. Payroll services basically calculate how much of each paycheck to withhold for various taxes. If you think you want a payroll service, you can get it as an add-on to your accounting software, like within QuickBooks. I'll create a lecture with a schedule of when to pay what portion of tax and where to send it as sort of a minimum bookkeeping course, so keep an eye out for that. Now, for QuickBooks, in my opinion, you should get it so that you can easily hand over your information to the accountant each year and not have to keep up with a lot of receipts and spreadsheets. You can do it however you're most comfortable with, but every entrepreneur should start learning how to use bookkeeping software. It's a powerful and rare skill set. And I'm going to make a new course to show you the minimum skill set that you need for online accounting softwares like QuickBooks that'll help make you a master entrepreneur. Okay, so if we scroll down, we're going to see all the same expenses that we had before. The depreciation's the same, the home office deduction's the same. And we come down here, you see that the self-employment tax no longer has a number in here for that particular deduction. That's because it moved upstream in that payroll tax gray area that we just looked at. Also, the QBI deduction changes somewhat here. It's not necessary that we know all these calculations. This is something the accountant can keep up with for you. Okay, so in the next video, we're going to compare all the tax structures and see exactly how much difference there would be in our tax bill for each one of these option scenarios.